Agent Airsoft Mike, I have another mission for you.
Oh, not another one.
Everything you need is on that very cold table.
What's that?
I'm sending you to the South Pole. You will be equipped with a military-grade laptop, built to withstand the harshest conditions, including the hottest dry desert, to the extreme cold conditions of the South Pole.
Why are we surveilling that place? That's not the South Pole.
Your nominal is in that cafe bar. His assets are hidden at his bunker in the South Pole. Good luck and don't ask questions. Get on with it.
Oh. Behave.
This is another Airsoft Mike production.
Hey, Tactical, welcome back to the channel, everybody. This baby is the Tokyo Marui DOR,
Which means direct optics ready.
Hi-Capa 5.1 white. And you know what? I almost didn't buy this. Two reasons why. Nice little plastic. Anyway, Tokyo Marui. I wouldn't expect anything less. Their presentation is next level. But I almost didn't buy this because I thought it was just going to be a white version of I've said it before and I'll never get bored of saying it. No other airsoft manufacturer comes anywhere close to TM when it comes to presenting their products in their boxes. I mean, the complete opposite spectrum is Double Bell, okay? But to be fair, you know, Double Bell is a lot cheaper. But anyway, gorgeous. And Double Bell's metal. But anyway, gorgeous. But I thought this was just going to be a white version of that baby. The Tokyo Marui Hi-Capa 5.1 gold match. But from what I can see already, it's not. Okay, essentially the base model, maybe, yes. But if you look at this, they're not the same. You can see the differences. So the only exact same thing I can see that looks like they are identical, and that would be the mags. Both 31 round mags, nice, and of course, metal. And although Tokyo Marui is infamous for being not full metal pistols, for example, the slides are polymer, very good quality polymer, mind, but the internals, metal. Even the outside part of the frame here, metal. And of course, all the external parts that matter are also metal. So there's your slide release and catch, your thumb safety. Not only is it a gorgeous red, I do know that some people would have preferred that it wasn't red and that it really just stayed on theme with the rest of the pistol, but I love it nonetheless. And because they are both competitive pistols, okay, certain aspects of it will be a bit more enhanced. But I must say this, its predecessor, the gold match, is a bit more enhanced than that. I mean, if you just look in the area of the thumb safety, the slide catch and release, they are more enhanced and a bit larger on the gold match, especially the thumb safety side. You can see from there how it protrudes forward like that, and the space between the slide catch and release and, you know, the takedown lever and the actual thumb safety, there's hardly no space in between the two. But when you look at the D.O.R Hi-Capa 5.1 white, and then of course there are many, if not huge, differences when we get to the slide. The grip, not a million miles from each other, but you can see the differences. Even the sighting system, the hammer's different. So let's just concentrate on this baby now. So what else do we get in the box? You get a cleaning and unjamming rod, of course your 31 round mag, and this mount, which is technically two mounts because you can mount your micro pro sight on a low profile or a high profile. And of course, all the other goodies you would come to expect from the brand Tokyo Marui. You get your little baggie of BBs, a metal rod, a metal lower rail section, and you would use that rod to install your lower rail. Because as you can see there, it doesn't come with one installed. And there's something else in the box. You've got your dry firing inserts, a barrel plug, screws, and that's another thing I love about TM. They don't leave you wanting. Everything you need to get you up and running if you want to install a lower rail or mount an optic. I suppose if they really wanted to make this package absolutely excellent, they could have included that with it. But you know, having started out my working life in retail as a young teenager, I fully understand about upselling and add-ons, and this is the equivalent of what we used to have to do back in the day, which was when you bought an electrical item, you had to buy a 3-pin plug in the UK. That has been outlawed now. Thank goodness. How can you sell something and not have a plug on? Anyway, and of course TM wouldn't be TM if they didn't hide their manual in the lid. Okay, so this baby came out last year, and I thought I'd buy it anyway to match my gorgeous white AK from TM, a video I did recently. Loving the grip panels, very nice stippling there. It's very subtle, it's not those sort of sandy, grippy, sharp ones. Nice texture on the front of the grip, and of course on the back. You have some nice serrations there, and I'm loving the markings that you've got down there. OPS MRP. What does that even mean? So of course, not going to dwell on this, but you've got your grip safety, your thumb safety, and to me what looks like a very unique looking hammer, because it's nothing like the gold match. And of course, it's beautifully metal. Nice. And then you've got a very cool looking rear sight, but I am a little disappointed. I don't know why, but it's not metal. You could have made that metal, TM, come on. Or not. But anyway, yeah, cool looking rear sight, but funny enough, the front sight is metal. Now come on, how gorgeous is that slide? Loving the serrations here with a nice accent of grey that matches these lightning cuts at the top here. Gorgeous! And then of course we come back down to that gorgeous looking trigger, and right behind that, your mag release. And of course what I love about this platform, that hammer right there is on the half cock. Meaning, no matter what you do, even with your hand on there, pressing that on your grip safety, which means you should be able to fire. When it's at the half cock, nothing. You gotta bring it all the way home, baby. This really is a piece of art. I know it's not to some people's taste, but anyway, on this side, as you can see, pretty much the same. You can see that gorgeous barrel there, and your various TM markings. Right, I'll complete that picture in a moment with the mag, but let's have a quick look underneath that slide. So there you can see your guide rod and spring and your hop unit there with your little hop adjust wheel. Hold on. Just there, look. Nice. So there's your lower frame, and don't worry, I am very careful not to make any of this fake snow get in any of the internals. But anyway, remember that metal rod that I showed you earlier? If you want to install that lower rail that I also showed you earlier, you would need that little metal rod to pop out those sections there. And there's your hammer assembly. Nice. Right, let's test this bad boy. Right, you've probably seen it all before. There's your mag, 31 rounds. There's where you put your gas in, just in case you're new. And there's your follower. Right, I've got some BBs in. Let's see what she does on the old chrono. It's TM, so I'm going to say about 270. Naughty! Anyway, I say naughty by TM standards, yes. By any other standard in my vast collection of airsoft pistols, that's meh, nothing to write home about. But here we go. It's probably going to start dropping now. No. Oh, wow. I must admit, the consistency. Okay, now it's dropping. It's not bad. I tell you what, by TM standards, out of the box, I'm very happy with that. What's the average saying? Not bad at all. 304. Come on. So as you can see there, I've got no issues whatsoever with their accuracy right there. And because I was constantly getting it within that 8, 9 and even bullseye area, I tried to show off a little bit and went for these single ones there. And I tell you what, not bad on that one. In fact, that's a damn near bullseye. And the others, well, I tried, but overall, I think that deserves a
Perfect. Perfect.
Do you know what? Let's empty the mag. Nice. Beautiful lock back. Decent. And no sign of any scratches or wear on the barrel. Probably because the slide is not metal. Let's see how much more she can do on a mag's worth of gas. Decent. Getting weak, but it's still managed a lock back. Nice. So I think it would be safe to say you're going to get a good solid 2 mags worth, which is 62 BBs, or should I say of BBs. Right, hold on. Let me just hold down that slide lock and see it completely empty of gas. There you go. She's done. But that was good. I like that. Very snappy. So there you go, people. That is the Tokyo Marui D.O.R Hi-Capa 5.1 white. I love this. Some will say don't use green gas in a TM. Others will differ. Over the years of me doing the unboxings, when I first started with TM, I was very worried about putting green gas in, and I would use the much weaker gas. Now, I've got no issues. Oh, and I won't be needing this. I'm not stupid, I know exactly what this is. It's rubber. Okay, mission accepted. Let's go. Oh, 2 batteries? Nice. Bloody Windows update.